I'm ready when you are. What's good, everybody? DJ Mighty Joe right here. A little bit about myself. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I've been a professional DJ for the last 20 years. Celebrating 20 years this year, 2024. I've worked in radio. I've been on tours. I've done countless bars, clubs, festivals. At one point in time, I was DJing 6-7 days a week, whether it was here or elsewhere. Got as far as Los Angeles to show people what I do. Shout out to King Cat and Iceman. What's good? Now I'm figuring out what my next move is gonna be. I've been in media since I was 16. I was still in high school. I was actually skipping class. Shout out to Terry Alexander, Chester T, for giving me the opportunity to learn about radio as I honed my skills inside 88.3 FM. Once I got out of college and I was engineering and I was rapping and producing and working here and there at studios and whatnot. One of my best friends, DJ Skills, was at the radio station working with Big Greg. Shout out to Big Greg up there in Detroit. And he treated me like he would have treated anybody else that wanted the opportunity to be on the radio station. So I'm giving him mixtapes like, here, listen every weekend. Sometimes I come up like, where y'all at? They be doing something with the radio station. I'll just pull up and hand them a stack of mixtapes like, here, my new mixtapes. Like, just so they knew that I was willing to put, I'm working. I was making, a little money, and I was getting some gigs. Fucked up thing is I didn't have no real equipment yet. I was putting together the mixtapes on a computer when I started out. Just lining them up and putting the effects on there. I had a line on the unreleased songs, or I was getting the music early. So, and I established that long before the 2000s when I was messing with Doug Embry and my bro Omari when we was doing Urban Reality and Drunken Style. So we established, I learned how to connect with the labels and get the music early. When I got back from North Carolina, stayed out there from 99 to 2004, came back out here to Ohio, seeing what was going on, and I'm like, they not doing what they was doing down south with the full color covered mixtapes with the ink on them, and it was a few people doing it. It was starting, but it wasn't where it ended up at. I said, shit, I need to figure out this DJ thing real fast. I had found out where Skills was at on Thursday nights. He was at Motions. They called it Crunk City. 2 levels, jam-packed every Thursday night. And they in there tearing that bitch up every Thursday. Like, it was nuts. I think we was drinking, what was they called? I can't remember what it was called. We was mixing Hennessy with Moet, basically. And then we would have people come down to the bar, and they would come down there to do that with us. Horrible fucking hangover the next day. I mean, head ringing, headache like a motherfucker. But I'm just rambling on and shit, letting y'all feel me out. Like, I ain't just here to do. I'm not just popping out here like, oh, I got an opinion and I want to be heard, and that's not what this is. I know a lot of people. I'm pretty sure once they get wind of what I'm doing, this is going to start going in a whole nother direction. People that I worked with early on in their careers. Let's hope this works out. this ain't my first time trying this bullshit either. This like my 4th channel I done tried to put together. But I had to learn the culture. It definitely is a time frame associated with doing this YouTube shit. Like, it ain't like Instagram or Facebook. People that are on YouTube, it's a different kind of audience over here. It's really to the point where you just gotta know how to deal with them. I had to come over here and learn, and I subscribe to the stuff that I was seeing on Instagram. I ain't think to go start watching the shit until right after the pandemic, when the pandemic was wrapping up, and I started watching Everyday Struggle because I was looking at I was shopping for sneakers, and then I started watching Full Size Run with Trinidad James and from Complex, and that turned into me discovering Everyday Struggle, DJ Academics, Wayno, and I recognized the female that was on there, and then that turned into me seeing Joe Budden stuff, and it went on and on and on. But I still hadn't decided to do podcasts and anything like that. I was still trying to pick up from where we left off before the pandemic with my DJing. But a lot of the clubs and spots have came and went again. And a lot of the bars changing up the way they're doing entertainment. Some of them are swapping out. A lot of them are swapping out the DJs for bands or for nothing at all. They just get a jukebox. So it's a transition going on, and you just gotta know how to weather it. I always been good at maneuvering stuff like this and reinventing myself if needed, as you can see what I'm doing right here right now, another reinvention. I'm just telling y'all some shit about myself so y'all don't feel like y'all watching a complete motherfucker stranger when I ask y'all to come over here to share, like, and subscribe to my content. I mean, the more engagement I get, trust me, I have the resources to make this thing go where it need to go. I'm just taking my time with this one and seeing where we end up at. I just looked at my damn monitor and noticed I'm been off center for the whole goddamn time. Like I said, I'm new to this shit. I just set this thing up a couple months ago. Anyway, I'm about to hop up off of here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us. Stay updated on all things hip hop. I'm DJ Mighty Joe for Street Value Urban.